Welcome to Wine Vault TV, New Zealand's most passionate wine program, and I actually just lost my complete train of thought then. We're still going to do, actually I'm going to restart all of that again and go from the start.
Bloopers, outtakes.
Welcome to Wine Vault
Here's to you.
Yeah, I know.
You need a blooper reel, don't you?
Now just be quiet, Mr.
Welcome to Wine Vault TV, New Zealand's most passionate internet wine show, and we're going to do Rippon today. Now this is a wine that is very close to my heart, especially after doing the Saracen organic biodynamic wines that I called the pinnacle of, along with From, the pinnacle of Marlborough. Rippon and Milton both adopted biodynamics and organics very early on in the piece, and you've got Milton, you can tell we're live, that bloody ambient truck out there that's just going by. Milton and Rippon were the kind of, I guess, the spearheads of biodynamics and organics here, and James Milton is a world leader on biodynamics. These guys, Nick Mills, followed shortly afterwards, and they've got vines that go back kind of 35 years. There's Jeunesse Pinot Noir, which is a young vines Pinot Noir. It comes off of vines that are 15 years. So they've got quite a lot of history in Central Otago. They've got one of the most photographed vineyards in the world as the vineyards kind of roll down onto the edge of Lake Wanaka, and they really take care of their vines and their wines in a little kind of similar way to Nicolas Joly of the Loire winery. So this is their current release 08 Pinot Noir. Now we've done the 05 and 06 on this show, and as you'll see, this is actually a lot lighter in colour this year. You can really see your fingers through it. You get for me I got a kind of barnyard hay kind of note right off the top. Then I get some kind of red kind of fruit, but it's just kind of, for such a young wine, 2008. I then get a plummy, and almost a mint chewing gum character there at the back, especially after the hay. Now that doesn't sound very attractive, but it's actually really interesting aromatically. And it's very young, it's very tight. This will develop over the next 10 to 15 years. It's got some good acid. There's not a lot of fruit showing right now. You get some kind of very bright red fruit right off the top. You get some nice kind of chalky tannin that coats the mouth. You get some really good acid that runs from front to back. But there's not that much fruit showing just yet. Now some of the Pinot Noirs, they tend to go up in this kind of flavour profile, and then you have this lag phase where they drop off for 2-3 years, then they come back up and they start singing their song kind of about 5 years after vintage. So I mean, that may be the case with this. I've got to say that wine wise it's beautifully balanced, but I'm probably going to give it 84 points. It's just not singing its own song right now, and I rate these guys as kind of in the top 5 wineries in the country. I would suggest that it's probably going through that lag phase, and it'd be interesting to taste this wine in the next couple of years. So a bit of a disappointment actually, but that's the way the cookie crumbles, I should say. And we'll catch you next time on Wine Vault TV, hopefully with a better wine.